Hello, this is Annette from Antoinette Elisabeth. I would like to share with you 10 simple steps, and I do it one video at a time. 10 simple steps about how you can leave stress and anxiety behind. I'm talking more about the long-term stress, not the little events that will come up in the day, but more of long-term stress and things that keep reminiscing in your mind. So these are simple steps. They're not all easy, but they're simple. Step number 1, decide. Decide you do no longer want stress, long-term stress and anxiety in your mind, in your life. Long-term stress and anxiety is feeling an energy in your body, and usually we run away from that energy. So when you feel that energy, decide that you no longer want it. And you can do that by making a decision and commit to it. So you have the power to change your mind. It's your mind, you own it, and you can put in there whatever you like, and you can reject whatever you don't like. I will explain more in the upcoming videos about that, but for this one, I would like you to focus on the decision. Make it a decision that you no longer want stress, long-term stress and anxiety in your life. If you decide you don't want that, the stress, the anxiety, the uncomfortable feeling, choose happiness inside. Put in your mind right now a goal, an idea of what is ultimate happiness. So as soon as you feel the feeling, you say, I don't want that. Instead, I want my happiness goal. Make a commitment to that you can flip it. It takes a little bit of trial and error, but you can do it because you have the power to change your mind. When the decision is made, you commit. That's a very important one. You commit that you are changing. You commit that you are actually changed. You are no longer the person that had the stress and anxiety. You're a person who's focusing on happiness and calm and ease of the mind. When you commit, you can do that by writing your statement that you commit to leave stress and anxiety behind and put it on a piece of paper and put it on your bathroom mirror or above your desk or on your laptop, wherever you see it often. And also I recommend to put it on a card and put it in your pocket or in your purse. So every time you see it or feel it, it will remind you that you are changed. Stress and anxiety will be less and less part of your life because you have made a decision and you're committed to make that decision. If somebody asks how you're doing, you don't mention stress or anxiety. You mention it less and less and less. That was then, and now you're a different person. You're changing or you are changed. Don't be harsh on yourself. This is an thing of trial and error. It's a habit that is going to change, and you might have had the habit for a long time to call everything stress or anxiety. I'm going to challenge you and ask you that if some feeling comes up that gives you a little bit of an energy that you don't really like, instead of running away, instead of watching TV, instead of chatting with someone or texting or emailing or Facebook, instead of going out the door, instead of going to the gym, instead of going eat something just to get rid of that feeling, instead allow yourself to feel that feeling. It takes courage. It takes a lot of courage, but you will find in a few minutes, sometimes seconds, what it is. Because perhaps it's just, oh my goodness, I want to go to this and this trip, but I really drag my feet to go in a long car ride. So it's not called anxiety. It's really, I don't really want to be long in the car. Or perhaps you're dreading some negative news from a doctor, but it doesn't have to be because you don't know the news yet, but you feel like a little bit of uncomfortable feeling. Don't call it stress or anxiety. Call it, I'm a little bit, uneasy about what the doctor might tell me. Give it a different name. Don't call everything stress and anxiety, because then you create an enormous anxiety pile. And just the word anxiety or stress in itself creates an energy in your body that is not relaxed and calm. Try to give it a different name. And as soon as you can identify it, and you realize you're doing this several times for a specific topic, it's very easy, really easy, for you to identify it and then find the action step to release that. Try to give it a different name, and little by little you identify what the different feelings are and what they're trying to tell you. And instead of running away from it or hiding from it, you actually know what it is. And little by little, you can eliminate one by one of those uncomfortable feelings in your body and therefore also in your mind. And you create more space for relaxation and happiness. Decide that this week you are changing, that you are changed, that you don't want the long-term stress, that you don't want anxiety in your life. And decide that you are taking little action steps daily if possible. And every time when an uncomfortable feeling comes up, you have the opportunity to change it. So instead of saying like, oh my goodness, I just feel a little stressed out, I feel anxiety because of this and this, see it as like opportunity. This is opportunity for me to practice, to change, to make that decision, to commit to that decision and release it. Maybe I can't release it right at that specific moment, but it will be possible in the next hours or few days because I'm now aware. And when you have awareness, you can change yourself and becoming the person that you want to be. The action steps are the ones that are important, but recognizing first the feeling is what gives you the opportunity to take the action steps. Welcome every moment in your life that is a little uneasy because that is where growth opportunities are for. You can make anything happen in your life, what you want. Recognizing when and where you can take the action steps is where you are growing. That's where you are leaving your anxiety and stress behind. So welcome every moment that your body is uneasy, every moment that you feel that your mind is running, because that is where you have the opportunity to change your mind, to stay with that decision, to commit to that decision, and to take the action steps. And you will be little by little eliminating all the little moments of stress and anxiety. And before you know it, you are enjoying your life with calmness and ease and happiness. If you'd like to comment on this video, I would love to hear from you. More videos are coming. I will hope to see you another time. Have a great day. Thank you very much.